What an incredible week this has been. Marseille away in the Champions League, one of the loudest stadiums in Europe, one of the best managers and tactical minds in football in Zerbi. And Liverpool get a 3-0 result. And why does this still bother me? This result matters because of when it happened. Just off the back of that draw against Burnley, Liverpool go to the Champions League, of course, and all things, as we can imagine, was all nervy. I think for the fans, at least that was what it was like for me. And Liverpool then go into this match. And I must say, pleasantly surprised. I know a lot of people have broken it down, so I'm not going to do that here. I'm not going to be reactionary. But it was fantastic to see that Liverpool actually did something. Joe Gomez at the back, I think, just gave me a little bit of a sense of ease, looking very solid over there. And of course, our fullbacks, Kirkes and Frimpong, doing the goods, bringing it, giving Mo Salah, I think on Frimpong's side, just some rejuvenated energy and a new position to play, cutting on the inside or moving in toward the inside, closer to where Ekatike was. And that just gave Mohamed Salah so much more freedom. And he looked a lot more dangerous, I think better than he did in the earlier parts of the season. And it was fantastic to see. Liverpool's verticality was beautiful. It's the thing that I've been asking for weeks on end. Instead of going horizontal across the lines, go vertical, and they did. And what's great is that this wasn't a chaotic press. It wasn't all of that heavy metal football. I think this is what Arne Slot was trying to do with his team in the first place. And that is to play disciplined, slow things down, keep control of the game, especially through the midfield. And then when Marseille tried playing through the middle, the spaces collapsed. Liverpool was all over them, all in the middle of the park, forcing them wide. And that is where we would intercept the ball, move it up vertically. And when that happens, a trigger opens and all of a sudden Liverpool go on the attack. And that is Slot ball. That is what Slot wants. We go on the attack. The trigger is there. And all of a sudden, the fantastic movement allows Liverpool to move that ball further up the pitch and get into the dangerous positions. Now, 3-0, I think, is very modest as a scoreline. Liverpool could have scored a lot more. And that is the beauty of seeing this type of football. It's almost the same like we saw in last season, but I think there are some differences that we have seen in this. And fantastic to see that, how the team moved as a unit, defended as a unit, intercepted as a unit, and playing a lot closer to one another and a lot closer to the ball. And that is the brilliant thing that you want to see in matches like this. And of course, it then gave us the result that we wanted. Now, the thing is, it's not about whether this looked great. And I know all of a sudden everyone's singing praises to Liverpool. They're singing praises to Arne Slot. And fantastic. I think there's many of us who expected this type of gameplay to come from Liverpool. This is exactly what we know Liverpool can do. And the question isn't whether Liverpool can do it. We have seen this happen once or twice in the season where Liverpool delivered these wonderful performances, but the question is rather, can they repeat that? And I'm keen to see if they can repeat this in that Bournemouth match. Then I'll be convinced that Liverpool are actually transforming into the team that we know that they can be. And my eyes are going to be close on that. How are we playing those vertical lines? How are we looking for those triggers? And how are we bursting forward? That is what we all need to be watching for. Are we defending as a unit? Are we intercepting the ball as a unit? Are we picking up those second balls and are we converting them closer? Are we watching for those trigger signals and are we gunning at those triggers? That is what we've got to be looking out for. And I have a speculation. We'll see some of that in Bournemouth. I don't think it will be the complete performance as we saw at Marseille, but just a glimpse of that should give Liverpool a 2-0 result over Bournemouth, even though Liverpool's going to be on the road again. I think they've been a little stronger on the road, and I think that we will be seeing a Liverpool win if we play this type of style and discipline in the match against Bournemouth. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Did Liverpool action those triggers correctly? Do you think this is something that Liverpool can repeat again? Or do you think that this win against Marseille was a once-off, and will we see the same cultural difficulties at Liverpool against Bournemouth? Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 100 subscribers, and we want to reach that by the end of this month. We've got about a week left, 90 more subscribers to go, and we can do that. Smash a like on this, and you know, as always, when it comes to us, you'll never walk alone.